Here with us now is Kathy Roth Douquet, Chief Executive Officer at Blue Star Families, and Rebekah Sanderlin, a Blue Star Families Advisory Board member and military spouse. Ladies, good morning. I first want to thank you for your sacrifice and everything you've done. I was also a military family member, and my family left for deployments for over a year, and I went to many, unfortunately, friends. A lot of friends did not come back. So this is not an easy thing to do every single day, and I commend both of you, and thank you for coming on. Rebekah, I will start with you. As a retired military spouse, when news breaks, and I remember this, about possible deployments or escalating conflict anywhere in the world, what goes through your mind? What do military families start thinking?
But when anything happens anywhere in the world, military families go on alert. You know, we know that the orders could come and a deployment could happen. And we know even if our own loved one is not the one deployed, it's likely to be someone we know or someone in our community. And so the anxiety just gets really, really high, and everyone's on pins and needles.
Your organization, Kathy, Blue Star Families, works to support families behind the men and women who serve our country so bravely, especially these deployments or global conflicts that Rebekah and I were just talking about. These organizations are crucial. You need that unity. How does your organization support families through such tough moments like the ones we're seeing?
We have a lot going on right now to support military families, and we invite them to come to us to our online neighborhood where we have one-on-one deployment support. Young military spouses going through it for the first time, they can hear from more experienced spouses like myself, like Rebekah and others, about how to manage the stress, how to get through it, and look out for resources. We have a resource hub that's coming up this week. And we also have webinars to help people get their real talk about what it's like. At the chapter level, there's events, Coffee Connects. We have free apps like Headspace and Spiritune to help people with the mental stress, and a way for everyday Americans to do their part to help the military that are in their communities, because 70 to 80% of our military are not on installations. They're in our community, and they need their neighbors to help them.
Ladies, I think it's fair to say that a lot of civilian families don't understand what you, the military family, goes through. Kathy, what do you want more Americans to understand about the sacrifices that these military families make every day?
People don't sign up to serve in a war. They sign up to serve their country, whatever their nation wants them to do. You don't support the troops by being for the war or being against the war. You have your own opinion, but know that the people who are serving are doing it to give all of us the security, stability, prosperity, and freedom that make up American life. And to sustain it, we need our neighbors to support us. We have 50 to 60,000 people deployed. That's hundreds of thousands of family members, not just the active duty military. It's our reservists who were killed recently. They were from Iowa. Yeah. There are probably people in your neighborhood. What we want you to do is ask the question, is anyone on my sports team, anyone around the coffee cooler, military connected? If so, is there anything I can do to support you? Can I invite you over? Can I have the kids over? I was alone when we invaded Iraq. I was sitting on my couch, listening to the news, holding my 3-year-old and pregnant, alone. No military spouse should feel that. Their community should reach out to them and let them know we're here for you.
Very well said. Rebekah, you are a military spouse. You're a mom of 2 young children. You're deeply connected within the military community. How should military families approach these conversations when it comes to their kids about deployments, when you're trying to explain, hey, daddy or mommy may be gone for a year or who knows how long?
You know, it's always important to keep things at the kids' level. You don't have to explain every single detail of a deployment, and you shouldn't. You know, you just want to talk about it in simple terms, about, you know, affirming that we love and miss the service member who's gone, but you know, we're gonna have the best time we can during this deployment. We're gonna look forward to the things that we can look forward to, and just try to keep it positive.
We're seeing pictures of your beautiful family. Rebekah, you have lived through multiple deployments with your husband. What have you learned about resilience, and what helps military families get through those periods of separation and uncertainty?
Well, honestly, that community of support that Kathy was talking about is the most important thing. And when you think about military families, I think what a lot of people don't realize is that military families move on average every 2 to 3 years. And so that means you don't have that built-in community, that the people you grew up with, your, you know, extended family to support you. And then the friends that you make, you're likely to move away from them every couple of years. So that's why it's so important to have that community reach out and help the military families build that new network that's going to help them get through the deployment.
Kathy, what's your message to family members who have spouses, parents, children, aunts, uncles, friends serving our country overseas right now?
First of all, reach out to us, Blue Star families. We're here for you. We love you. We're going to support you and help get you through this. If you do not have that immediate family member, reach out to us. Let us show you how you can do your part. This is a whole of nation response, and we need help from policymakers too.
And both of you make a good point, Rebekah. Most military families are moving every 2 to 3 years. It's so hard to have roots in a community. What's your message to family members, Rebekah?
You know, we've been through hard times before. We'll get through these hard times again. But this is the time to just lean on everyone that you can build into that community, to ask for help when you need it, and to look for resources like the ones that Blue Star Families has available to help you get through this.
Well, ladies, thank you for your sacrifice. Thanks for your service and, of course, your husband's service. Kathy Roth Douquet, Rebekah Sanderlin. Ladies, you are welcome back anytime. Thank you again.